Alrighty, one second, let me adjust this music volume. That's a little loud. My fucking ears, holy shit. Okay. Alright. Oh shit, I need to adjust the size of this fucking... One sec. I forgot about the widescreen monitor thing, and I gotta like resize this so it looks good for you guys. Okay, there we go, much better. Alright, so right now the internet is surprisingly going really well, but we were having like really crazy storms a second ago, so hopefully the internet stays doing good, but you know, I guess we'll see. I did a tiny bit of off-stream stuff. It's mostly like not really, I mean, like, I guess it's big improvement kind of stuff, but it's not like anything too crazy. I was mostly just, as you can see here, I was adding in some of the other characters. So like right now if I just click play, like on the scene with nothing selected, you'll see here in just a moment. So you see how I'm just like basically just Retro's body, but like I don't have a gun or anything, and I can't really do anything. Well, that's because it is set up where, you know, you're supposed to go from the character select screen, obviously, to that scene. I also have Steam open in the background, so it goes off of my achievements. So, like, I have these things unlocked because I have the achievements. So, like, if I were to play Pixel, which I recently added in, I also updated their stats on this page. So you can see now Pixel works. I do have to fix one thing, though, because if you look there, if I just, like, keep running into a wall, her face, I forgot to stabilize it with her body, so it kind of just, like, floats in the wrong spot. Obviously, if she's holding still, it's fine, but yeah, so I added in her gun and everything. I added in her ability, so like if you do this, obviously right now I can't do anything, but if I take damage and then I use her ability, it does a little healing thing. But yeah, so I did that, and I also added Cam as well. And then today we'll probably be adding in some of the other characters, and then we'll get to adding more enemies, which will probably be like the cultist enemies and whatnot. I also have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, so ignore the eating sounds. Alrighty. Let's see here. Alright, I might as well show you guys Cam too. Actually, wait, before I do that, I'm just gonna fix Pixel's face really quick. Just gonna move this up here. Just gotta make sure this lines up. Okay, so it's right here, and then one slightly above the pink stripe, and then this goes on top of it. Okay, that one's fine, and then this one, we just move that down there, move that down there, move that down there, and move that right there. Alright, looks good. So now if I play as Pixel, her face should be, like, on her body properly. So like, let's try that really quick. There we go. See, now our face is like on there. Actually, one second. I want to try something out really quick. Okay, so there is one thing we are going to change with that. We're gonna change the point of origin, and we're just gonna do that. So I'm just gonna make sure that I actually do this properly. Oh wait, no, because it would be like this, and then if I go to this one, I'd have to move it right here, I believe. Let's try that really quick. I wanted to make sure that she still does like the little bouncing thing like Retro does. Let's see if that was right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now whenever she's running, it doesn't look like she's just kind of gliding across the floor. Now it actually looks like she's like sprinting properly. Sweet, so we got that. Now we can heal. I also actually did a slight visual change to Retro's ability, the re-rolling one. So you can see, before it would just play a sound effect and then it would just, you know, re-roll everything, but now, you know, it has the little money effect around. I just thought that was a nice touch. Which also kind of just shows that you did something. I mean, obviously the sound effect was supposed to do that, but, you know, that kind of helps. For Cam, you can see I got him back. I do have to add that little bouncing thing for him too, which is point of origin. But you can see, though, he has this nice little laser, as he did before. You know, he's got a sniper, and then his ability, which is the same thing as before. You know, it gives him plus 10 damage for 3 seconds. Or I think it's... Is it 3 seconds? It might be 5 seconds. I don't know. It's plus 10 damage for a certain amount of time. And you see his laser turns red whenever he activates it. I also thought it was cool too that, yeah, whenever you use this, it actually still inverts his laser color. So if you do that and invert it, his, like, laser will be pink. Actually, too, one sec, I want to show you guys what it looks like when you use his ability and that. It's pretty cool. Let's see if we can get the world to spawn. Come on. There we go. Just gonna sneak through here. I'm just gonna grab all these coins. Alright, so now if I activate this and then activate his ability, it turns blue. And it's like, wow. Fancy. The only downside to that is, I'd recommend, if you're gonna try and do that, use his ability near the end of the timer. Because as you saw there, even though I threw them when my damage was higher, it still went back to what my damage was afterwards when it ended. So if you want to have like the times 10, or not times 10, plus 10 damage whenever you're like throwing those, you see like right now my damage is 3.5. If I stop time, and I like launch all these here, and I use the ability now, it won't do anything. But if I use it like right before they fire, like right there, then you see they do the damage. It's basically just like a tech you gotta learn if you're gonna try and do that. But again, also the chances of getting this item is, you know, not incredibly high. Let alone using it with that intention, you know. I mean, I guess you could, but... I mean, yeah, I guess that is actually a really good strat, because you'd maximize, like, your damage, like, really fucking high. But, yeah. So, yeah, Cam, Pixel, and Retro all in the game doing their Epic Gamer stuff. We're also gonna, yeah, adjust Cam's point of order in here, because I forgot to do that. Alright, so that one's fine. And when he goes up, this would go down. And then for the next one, that's normal. And then for this one, it would go up. If I am correct. Oh, wait, fuck, wait, we need to... I need to go to the character select. Alright, character select. And then we're going to go to Cam. Let's see. Hey, it works. Yeah, look at him. See, now whenever he jumps, or like whenever he walks, he has like that little bounciness to it. Like the little slight hop that he does. As one does. But yeah, very epic. So now we have multiple characters. And then we're going to start working on adding in the other ones. I also, too, if you see here in the character select, since we reworked how the health works, I went through and changed all their health variables to what it would be. So like, Retro has 6, Pixel has 8, Cam has 3, Jolt has 4, Reynolds has 6, Twigs has 2, and then Bite would also have, I believe he would also have 6. I'm trying to look. I can't see because I don't have them on lock. Actually, it looks kind of like a 3. Okay, so I guess that is. Yeah. But yeah, so we got that. So that's pretty epic. I also adjusted any of their other stats if I needed to. But yeah, so now we're going to probably add in Jolt, and then we'll add in Reynolds and Twigs and whatnot. And then we'll add in Bite. Alright. So let's head into here. We're going to do this. And then for the next one, we're just going to duplicate this. Name it Jolt. And then we're just going to go find his sprites. And we're going to start putting that together and adding Jolt into the game again. And then he can finally do epic stuff. There he is. That's the little dude. Look at him, he's beautiful. Fun fact too, also, Jolt is the only character that doesn't have like a screen for a face. Like, canonically, he's literally just a supercharger with legs, and he has a face painted on him. Like, he doesn't actually have a face. Because, like, all the other ones, you see how they're, like, they have, like, a slot, basically, for a face. Except for Cam. But That's mostly because I just drew his face on there originally. So like if I go to like the player faces, he still has a like screen face that goes over it. It's just that his original art, I didn't add the slot. So Cam does have a screen for a face too. Well, technically it's a camera, but you know what I mean. And then for Jolt though, yeah, Jolt, he does not have a screen for a face. He canonically is literally just a supercharger with legs and a spray painted on face. So that's pretty funny. But he's got a cute little face. He's a nice, happy little dude. And we love him. Alright, so we're gonna add in the rest of his walking animation stuff. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. What a goofy, silly little dude. Okay, then we're also gonna really quickly. I'm gonna slow down Cam's running animation since he moves a little bit slower. Friend and really relaxed to try to make a friend. Basically, that's kind of what happened. And the funny thing too is Jolt actually came from a like scrapped enemy idea, because I was originally gonna add I actually have the sprites somewhere still in here, where it was literally just a supercharger with legs, and it was gonna like run around and basically just be like, it would do what a normal supercharger did, but it would like run away from the player, so it'd make it more of a pain in the ass to get. And so I like to imagine they found like in a warehouse or some shit like the stored old like walking supercharger like prototype, and then they just spray painted a face on it and like rewired it, and now it's their buddy. Which also is kind of funny with the lore stuff, which I will eventually speak of more later. Right now I'm kind of keeping it kind of a secret. Also, that Discord ping was from me. That was not that was not your Discord. I'm just giving you a heads up. What's it called? Basically, each of the characters, I'm just gonna like leak a tiny bit of lore here. Just a little bit, just a tiny bit. Each of the characters is kind of like a person, basically. They're like a person who was sort of transported into a computer, sort of. Whether it was their choice or not. But if you're like Jolt's 100% a toddler, probably. I mean, he doesn't have very high intelligence, considering he just has very simple wiring from Retro. He has a degree in ADHD. Probably. But yeah, Jolt is like the only character though that, or at least playable character, that isn't like an actual person. Like it's literally just like a little robot. He's just a dude. He's just like a little dude. He has no soul technically, which I think is kind of funny. Okay, now we're gonna put this here. Wow, his hat is gonna be really high on his head. That's gonna be so fucking goofy to look at. That's gonna be really funny. He's gonna have like a fucking, what's it called? He's gonna have like a hat on top of his little supercharger thing. So his hat's gonna be like really, really, really high up. That's really funny. Okay, now we'll got this. Move those up there, move this up here. Okay, and that one's fine. Okay, there we go. So now we have Retro's point of origin stuff set up. Actually, so let me check the flying. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And I mean it, I ain't no troll. Put us two together and you feel so whole. How for your heart is no roll. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just here taking. There we go. Alright, sweet. So, you're gonna has to plan it. Yeah, actually Pigeon was telling me about that. Yeah, she was like telling me about like your guys' ideas and stuff. I thought it was very interesting. I'm stretching my spine. I just died in real life. The movie confirmed. Alright, so we have Jolt. And okay, so we're gonna go into this stuff right here, character conditions, and we're just gonna copy paste this over here really quick. And I'm just gonna like toss these into here. Just gonna do that. Okay, then we can also remove this. And we'll just toss in these stats here. Boop. 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 That's the nice thing about the way I have this set up, is it's like pretty simple and easy to like add in new characters. Like you kind of almost just slot them in. Alright, so it'll create Jolt. And it'll delete the little retro clone. It'll create the gun. It'll turn it to this gun. One sec, I gotta remember what the thing for that was. One sec. I think it's in stats. Yeah, just a second. I did call it electric. I'm so big brain. I am the huge as his brain. I remembered it. Okay, so he fires 1 bullet. Fire rate, or his... One sec, we'll have to go check what his stats are. Let's see. Alrighty, let's see here. Jolt. Accuracy 20. Okay. Oh, almost clicked the wrong thing. Alright. Accuracy 20. Damage 0.2. Fire rate 0. Yep. Projectiles 1, speed 280. Oh, actually, we'll change that really quick here. We'll go Jolt, variables, max health 4, speed 280. Coins, yep. Yep, so diddles. Alright, that's it. Yeah, at some point I should add a character that's like they have flight by default. That'd be interesting. Kind of like the Lost, or like Azazel in the Binding of Isaac, where it's just like one of the characters you can play is like can just fly from the beginning, which is nice. I feel like that'd be fun. All right, accuracy, bullet speed. Bullet speed I assume is lower. Yeah, it's 800. Okay, I think that's everything. Okay. Alright, so we got that. Let's also check too if we've added the zapper yet. We have! Holy shit, I didn't actually know I added that. Wow, that's amazing. W past Stefano. Thinking about me ahead of time. What an epic gamer. Right, sweet. So we can just do that. We're gonna over here, we're gonna go to players. We're gonna add Jolton, so then all the player code applies to him. And then, let's see here. We're gonna add in, alright, we're gonna check this. We're gonna take the retro pistol, we're just gonna pop that in there. Go to the zapper. Just checking these stuff here. Okay, good. Okay, so zapper's not gonna have a muzzle flash. Now we just have to remember which was the correct shooting sound. Because there's one that I'm looking for. It's called, or I'm like looking at one right now in the stuff. like of the old sound effects, and there's one called Electric Shock, but I don't remember if that's the sound he makes when he shoots, or if that's the sound he makes when he, like, his thing, like, resets. I mean, I guess we'll test it out really quick. Oh my god, I just realized you guys weren't able to see the fucking previews this whole time. That is so depressing. I'm so sad. Okay, yeah, no, so it's definitely not the shooting sound, but his gun does work appropriately. We just gotta add the little special effect to the bullets now. And then we just gotta make it where, you know, whenever he fires enough shots, it, like, you know, forces a reload. So for that... Here in a sec, we're gonna do this. Okay, there we go. Let's do it once, and then we're gonna have it play that sound effect. We're gonna do that, and now we just gotta find that sound effect. Huh. I really don't know where the fuck it is. I wonder if it's one of those things where I, like, just sped it up, like, a shit ton. I guess we'll see. I guess, yeah, we'll give that a try. We'll try seeing if it was just the sound, but, like, sped up really fast. Because there's a couple times where I've done something like that where I've, like... Okay, no, that's definitely not it. Definitely not it. Okay. Okay, there's another Electric Shock sound. It has a different name. I guess I'll see that. Oh, fuck, wait, wait. Ruh-roh. Hang on a sec. Let me really quickly set it to... Okay, there we go. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna try that. Before we add that in really quick, we're just gonna make it where... Gun... Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay, so I'm gonna take another bite of my sandwich. Epic sandwich moment. Okay. Now we're also going to go to the Oh, okay. Play bullet. We're just gonna do this. Hey, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do player bullets. Effect enabled, electric, yes. And then we are going to make it where if that is not true, then we will turn that off. Because Jolt is literally the only character in the entire game that has that effect on bullets. Alright, so we're gonna really quickly test that out, see if that looks good. Oh, that is the sound effect. Just he's not shooting. Either he's not shooting or the bullet thing isn't working properly. Okay. Alright, let's see how that looks. Alright, 1 second, like having a brain aneurysm. Trying to remember. Oh, yeah, I was gonna edit that sound effect. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay. There we go. Actually, 1 second. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, so now, in theory, his gun should work properly. And if the bullets are still invisible, then that's just because of the effect, and we'll adjust that. Okay. Okay, so the bullets don't even, like, exist. Okay, we also need to change that sound, or adjust the sound effect a little bit. We're just gonna make it where it's just that. Okay, that should be better. Okay, so we're gonna go into this. We'll just get rid of that for now. Here, and we'll do, where is it? There we go. Alright, we'll just try doing this for now, see how that looks. Okay, and then we're going to, okay, that's good. There we go. Alright, let's see how this looks. Okay. So that first off does not work again. That is very bizarre. Actually, so let me check something really quick. Not jolt. I'm gonna go to the gun. Okay, good. We already got that. Okay, let's try that out. Interesting. Okay, let's try doing... There's not a way to check if it's like already firing. Okay, let's see here. Alright, that all looks good. Let's do, yeah, let me try doing this again. Interesting. That is really weird. Wait, why is it doing like the opposite of that? Okay. I'm fucking this. That is really bizarre. Okay. So. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can do maybe like this. Oh, it's because that's supposed to be 5, not 15. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. Alright, let's try that one. Let's see if that works. Okay, well now it just doesn't have any sound. Okay. So if I do this, does that fix it? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, but then if I let go, it keeps going. Then it starts looping. Which is really weird because it's set not to loop. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so that's a weird thing. So this is working because you can see it shaking. But it's not firing a bullet, which is the weird thing. Yeah, so like even whenever I grab like random weapons and shit, it like still just does not fire. Also, I noticed for his hat, one sec, we're gonna move that down a little. There we go. Okay, it looks good. Okay. Okay, what if let's try and do this and see if that fixes anything. Okay, so that fixes it. Okay. Okay, what if we try and add that back, but we make sure to do that too? I was gonna say, I thought that was already on, but maybe it wasn't. Okay, let's try doing that. Okay, I also want to really quickly, I'm going to do this really quick. Because that might actually fix another issue really quick. So we're going to delete this, and this, and this. Okay. I'm going to go here, I'm going to do okay, so we're going to do that. And I'm going to go here, I'm going to do gun. Under there. So then whenever you fire, it spawns in the layer beneath everything, but then immediately goes up to the layer above, to the normal one. And I want to see if that fixes an issue. Because there's an issue where sometimes whenever you're firing things really rapidly, it will like kind of look like it's clipping to the gun. So like if I just play a switcher here, let me get like, let's see. Yeah, the prism was a good example. Let's see if I can get that again. Okay. There we go. So see, now it looks like it's actually coming up from like under the gun instead of from on top of it. So then like let's get, yeah, like spawn Omega. There we go. See, that looks much cleaner. Beautiful. Completely forgot about that. That's like such a fucking helpful like thing to adjust. Wow, that is one hell of a fucking laser stream. The copium laser. Holy shit, that's beautiful. Oh, you can see the laser back there. That's weird. Alright, so we're gonna actually really quickly. We're gonna go into here. And we're gonna do this. Or actually, not that. We're gonna go to. This. And then we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna switch it from that one to this one. So then the bullet appears in the correct spot underneath you, which basically makes it where like it's not gonna look like it's appearing in a weird ass spot on the side. Epic. Alright, so we got that set up. And now for Jolt, we still need to decide that kind of thing. So for his gun, we need to get the sound working. And so I think I know what the issue is. So here's the thing. When, at least for the sound thing, since it's shooting here, every time you're like, you know, or whenever you're holding the mouse, every tick, you know, it's gonna like fire a bullet or whatever, whenever your like cooldown's off, but since that has no cooldown, it just keeps going. But the thing with playing the sound on the channel means that it probably is playing, and then it replays over itself and keeps doing that, so it's basically the equivalent of it constantly restarting, which is why it sounds silent, and then whenever I let go, it keeps making the like weird ass fucking electric noise. So like if I go into this, let's try that out and test that really quick. Okay, well that time it's not doing it. Okay, interesting. So in that case, okay, we're gonna do, let's try like that. I don't know if it'll let me do that, but I guess we'll try. We're gonna try and add a new channel for this really quick and see if that can do anything. Okay. And then we'll see, let's see if we can try it like this. So we'll do, okay. Okay, and for this, oh, we'd really have to change the shots per reload then. So let's go to this, go down here, and just toss these up here really quick. Okay, so that's already fine. Shots per reload. Yeah, it should be good. Okay, I mean, in theory that should work just fine. But I don't know why it's not. Okay, we have the sound working now. So now it only makes the electric sound whenever I'm holding them down. And then whenever I let go, it stops. Okay, good. So we got that working. The only issue is that it's not firing when we add in the reloading mechanic, which is really weird, because that should just, you know, work as it does normally. Okay, yeah, so you see this works just fine. Okay. Given that too, I assume that this actually would work then, if we add in the little effect again, since I think that that's not what was causing the bullets to be invisible. I think it's just that it, yeah, literally was not shooting because of that. Alright, so we're gonna go into there and we're gonna do electric. We're just gonna leave those stats the same. We'll see how this goes. Or we'll do effect, yeah. Electric, enable. And then we'll just go in here and do this, and then if that is not the case, then it will disable it. Okay, well now he has this weird little bullets again. So that's good. And then we're also gonna really quickly, oh, did I mean to tab out? There. And then we can switch this back to the normal bullets, and then if I'm correct, it should look how it did before. Yeah, it's closer. One sec. Okay, so we're just gonna adjust the stuff on this then. Let's try doing that and see how that looks. There we go. Now he's got his weird little electricity stream thing again. Perfect. Good. So now he shoots his weird little electrical waves, as he does. So the only issue is that he doesn't have his little reload thing, and we need to add that. Out of curiosity, I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna go into here, and I'm gonna change the shots per reload to 100, and see if that does anything. Okay, so that's working. Okay, so that's the weird ass thing. It works just fine when I change it previously, but as soon as I change it in the code instead, rather than just doing it through this, it has like a fucking stroke. So in that case, I'm wondering if it's maybe because we have it where it's set to do it once. Okay, you know what? Let's try this. Let's go to players, character conditions, that stuff. And instead of having it where it does it at the beginning of the scene, let's try doing gun, or not number variable, because it's not a variable on there. Shots per reload set to 100. Okay, let's try it like this maybe. Maybe that'll fix it. I hope so, at least. That'd be very convenient. Yeah, of course it doesn't work. Okay, what if I just do it the other way around? What if I have it by default? So we'll do 100. And then we just keep this. So then, if you play as another character, you'll be able to shoot normally. Okay, I just want to make sure that reload duration's good. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. And now I just want to make sure that that doesn't in turn break the other characters. So like, let's just play retro. Okay, good. He can shoot. I'm gonna try and get like, yeah, something fast shooting. I just want to make sure this doesn't have a reload. Okay, no, it does not look like it has a reload. Alright, there we go. We did it. Jolt is now a functioning character and works the way he's supposed to. All we really have to do now is just give his special ability and then we're good. So we're just gonna basically just duplicate retros really quick. We're gonna go here. We're gonna call this Jolt ability, and then we're gonna make it like a bluish color to sort of match Jolt. There we go. Alright, we're just gonna go through these things. Actually, I'm just gonna copy that so I can copy paste it. There we go. Then he doesn't change these. And then for the sound, we'll actually just leave that there, and then we'll just add in the electric noise, which is this one, I believe. And we'll do a higher pitched one just to differentiate it from the what's it called? From the reload sound. Alright, and then we're gonna really quickly duplicate this. We're gonna add a new particle effect. I'm just gonna go into here and edit. Just gonna create a new particle. I'm just gonna call it shock particle. And I'm just gonna make like I'm just gonna make like a little shock type thing really quick. Okay, we're gonna try something kind of like this. Alright, let's try that. Let's go in here. Shock particle. Shock particle. Just add these in here. Just gonna switch this on. There we go. Alrighty. So now that works. And now all we really have to do is just make it where it actually does the thing. And that's pretty easy. We just do enemy projectiles, delete the object, because that's what this thing does. It deletes all that. And then we're gonna go to, one sec. Enemies. I believe we have it set to EMP, if I'm correct. Let's see. Nope. I just gotta find the thing. Is it an enemy? Oh yeah, it's for every player bullet. There it is. Okay. And so we're basically just gonna steal the freezing code and just plop that in here, basically. So we're just gonna do this. Okay, that's good. That's good. We're just gonna add really quick. We're just gonna do that in there, so then it should do it for every enemy. So now, if I really quickly go into here, okay, I can shoot, and then if I get all my particle, or not my particles, my coins. Okay, so we're gonna see here really quick. What if we go to this? We'll go here, and we'll do pick all enemies. I gotta busy working outside. Distracted looking. Gotcha. Well, that means you didn't have to sit through the pain of making Jolt work again. But we got him to work now. And so now he works fine. And I'm right now just testing out his ability right now. Okay, so it only seemed to work on one of them. Honestly, we could just do this. We're just gonna say that. We're just gonna say fuck it. He's basically just gonna have the ability of a blank from Enter the Gungeon, basically. Oh, fuck it, did the wrong thing. Okay. And then, you know, we'll leave the little speed thing in there too, so then if there's an enemy, he'll, like, slow him down. How many characters work now? We have Retro, Pixel, Cam, and Jolt currently. All with their, like, special abilities and their own guns and everything. So, one sec. I'm just gonna do one quick double check test to make sure everything looks good. We're actually gonna add in some enemies here really quick. Just to, like, test it out. We're just gonna add, like, 2 of these in here. So currently 4 characters. Okay, so I'm just gonna, like, grab these coins. Oh my, how the fuck? Oh, he rotated and touched the landmine. That's tragic. I never thought I'd ever see a turret trigger a landmine. That's fucking wild. 2 weak bite turtles off. Correct. Yet we just got, yeah, this guy, and this guy. And bite should be really easy because bite is basically just retro but with the revolver, starting pistol, and different stats. And then his ability is just a passive 5 times damage up against bosses. Twigs shouldn't be too bad either, because Twigs is also basically just retro, but with different stats, and then just, you know, the gun is pretty simple. Reynolds shouldn't be too bad either, because Reynolds is kind of just also retro, but with the Reynolds item. Okay, so if I just let them shoot at me, and then I activate this. Okay, good, it does, okay, good. So, as intended, it does delete the projectiles. Ow. Alright, well that's good though. Alright, so its ability works. We're gonna quickly go into here. Okay, so we got that. Do an interview. I probably will add one more character for like the giant update thing. Obviously I'll be adding like a lot more later on in the future. I just mean for the big update, I'll probably just add only one for now. That I can think of at least right now. Who knows? Maybe I'll add a new secret one that like I won't even tell you guys about, and you have to like find some secret achievement that unlocks him, or something. I mean, I already have plans for characters like that, but I mean, maybe I'll add in one of them, you know? Okay, so we got Jolt working. And yeah, so that's pretty sick. Next we can add, yeah, we'll add Reynolds because that's, you know, the next person. Okay, so for Reynolds, he is pretty simple also. It's basically just retro with the Reynolds item with slightly altered stats and a different special ability. You know what? Maybe we'll do, we'll give him a little bit of a, like, you know, slight visual change for the body at least. We'll just toss him right here. Alright, you know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna give him a slight visual change. Boss mom. We're going full Binding of Isaac, guys. We're gonna add mom as the boss. Alright. For Reynolds, I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give him like a... You guys can't see it right now, but just see here in a second. Kind of like this. Like, I'll make his body like a bit brighter and like white, so then it kind of contrasts his little helmet. So yeah, we'll do that. Also, the stream Wi-Fi is currently like dying right now, so sorry for those of you watching. I hope it's not too unbelievably unbearable. Okay, we're gonna go in here. Here, one sec. Let me try switching my Wi-Fi connection really quick since it's like dying right now for some reason. Okay, there we go. Bam! Internet improved. W. Alright, so now we should be back to good internet. I see all the wholesome little hearts. Very nice of you guys. Alright, so we're gonna go into this. We're gonna go into here, character conditions. We're gonna go into this. And there we go. And we're gonna do this too really quick. Alright, we're just gonna paste that into here. And we're just gonna do the same thing and just toss this in here. Okay, we'll do that. That, and that. Alrighty. We're gonna create Reynolds. We're also gonna really quickly add him to the player list. Reynolds. And so for this one, we're gonna really quickly go to the items in a second here. Let's go over to that actually really quick right now. Items, tier 5, surrounds. And we're just gonna basically copy this item and go over to here and just paste. And then we're just gonna toss that in there, toss that in there. Do that. Okay. Then we're just gonna go to the items inventory so that you can't get two of the same thing. And so I gotta remember exactly what it was. And so I think for the item version it was literally just, I think it was a space, I believe. Okay, so okay. Alright, sweet. So we got that. Alrighty. And then we can get rid of this. Alright, and so now we just gotta adjust the stats. Okay, so damage, that's fine. Fire rate, let's go double check. Isn't selected. It isn't selected, okay. So Jolt, now we're at Reynolds. Alright, so his health is 6, so same as Retro, yep. Speed is... let's see. 265, so a little bit slower than Jolt. Bullet speed 300, so we're going here. Bullet speed 300. Accuracy 10. Fire rate 1.5. Accuracy 10. Alright, sweet. It's looking good so far. Alright, and then for the ability, that one's pretty simple too. It's actually, code-wise, it's almost exactly the same as Cam's, just slightly different with like what some of the things do. But like most of it though is like, it's legit almost the exact same, which is kind of funny. Alright, so we have that. And then we're just going to copy the Cam ability since it's very similar. We're going to go here. I'm going to do Reynolds ability. Just going to make it yellowish, goldish color. I'm just going to copy this into here and here. Gonna do this. And we're also gonna toss that in there. There. I'm gonna switch this to 10 seconds instead of 5 seconds. We're gonna remove this stuff. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. And boop. Alright, so we're gonna do that. And now we basically just take the gun and scale on the y-axis. Or actually, we can just scale in general. Set to 4. And then we're going to wait and set the scale back to 1. So we're going to wait 10 seconds and then scale it back to 1. So in theory, with that done, Reynolds should already be fully working. Oh my god, I forgot his point of origins. Oh. Oh. Yikes, point of origins. Holy. Okay, that goes there, that goes there. A robot version of Isaac. I should, honestly, with all the inspiration that, like, I got from Isaac, I should add, like, an actual full-on Isaac reference. That would be pretty cool. Okay, that's good. Nice. Why did the music stop? Oh, we're seeing the thing. There we go. Coffee to carry out their own sort of final boss. What? Actually, that does actually. It is going to be something kind of like that. That's like tied in with the lore. Though there are going to be, similar to Isaac, there's going to be a lot of different final bosses. So like, the Static of the Past isn't going to be the like only final boss. Like there's gonna be like different paths you can take, like different routes, sort of. That can like lead you to fighting a different final boss. Like in the Binding of Isaac, for example, there's like you could fight Hush, you could fight Delirium, you could fight like the Lamb, or like, you know, Mega Satan, like, or the Beast. You know, there's like a lot of different like sort of endings that you can take that sort of determine how the game ends. And so I'm gonna have something kind of like that, where like depending on certain things like that, like the VHS tape will be like one key item, but there might be some other ones that'll like, if you pick them up, they'll take you to different things. So yeah, it'll be like something kind of like that. Alright, but yeah, so let's try this out again. And then yeah, if I'm correct, Reynolds should be already done. Okay, it's moving good. Sword is looking good. Okay, good. It still does the stabby damage. And then his ability... Okay, that was weird. His ability activated and then immediately went back to normal. So I'm going to take a big guess. A big guess. And assume that it's because of this down here. Or actually, I think I have it in player stats. Is it in player stats? Is that shooting? Where the hell do I have that? I have a thing where it's like for each of the guns that like changes their sizes. Is that just in here? That is okay. Okay. So we're gonna go to this. We're gonna do that. This time we're gonna do once. If the not variable animation is equal to the sword. Okay, so that should fix the problem. Okay, so sword is the right size. We're gonna go test out this here. Okay, it works, but it's not big enough. The sword needs to be bigger. Also, this needs to be a little bit bigger too. Okay, so if I do this, and I do... I'm curious, how does this look? Oh my god, that's fucking minuscule. Okay, what if I set it to 2? Oh wait, fuck, I didn't need that. There we go, one sec. Okay, so it looks a little bit better, but a little tiny still. Let's do like 2.5. And then with that said, we're also going to go to his ability, and we're going to switch the scale to where it returns to this. And then we're going to have this. Let's try like times like 8. So it's going to be like a fucking huge sword. Like it's going to be a big ass sword. So I guess we'll try that out. Okay, so okay, that looks like a good size. Just normal sword stuff. Good. I like it. Okay, so now he can do his little stabby stuff, as one does. But now, if I get his ability... You guys think that's big enough? I feel like his sword should be even longer. Like, I feel like it should... Okay, here's the idea. Okay. I say... let me set the normal scale to 3. But I'm gonna scale on the x-axis. Scale it to like 15. We're gonna try that. So instead of making the sword just giant, we're gonna like elongate it like a lot. So then you can like poke people from like really, really far. I feel like that'd be goofy, silly, funny. Okay, we're also gonna scale it to 3, so then it should just be a little bigger. Okay, let's try this. Okay, there we go. Okay, that sword looks good. So that's like a normal stabbing distance. Where you can like, you know, get him from pretty decent-ish distance without having to risk yourself too much. And then okay, that's a little much. Okay, but we got the default though. We got the default good. So now we just gotta add in his ability properly. So okay, maybe 15's a little much. Okay, we're gonna do that, and then we'll set the Y to like 6. So we're gonna make the Y bigger too, but not like as big. So like the sword is visibly stretched a little. I still feel like it'd be hilarious if it willingly went to the edge of 10 round. I could see that. I could see him going willingly. Like he was like, I feel like it. I feel like stabbing some things. There we go. Okay, I think that's more what I wanted. Where it's like visibly a little goofy and like elongated, but it doesn't look like too big. I think that's good. And then good, it returns back to the correct size. Perfect. And then boom, if you pick up the Dungeon Knight thing, then you're like the same thing, but you're like Dungeon Knight. Wow. Wow. Alright, one sec. I also want to actually, I forgot to do that really quick. One sec. We're going to go to the Dungeon Knight item. 25, Dungeon Knight. We're going to do tint players. And then we're going to also tint, yeah. Because I want the player tint to also be like the dark bluish color. Which also makes it where if you pick it up as Reynolds, you like basically look almost identical to Dungeon Knight, which I think is funny. It basically converts you into like a secret character, basically. Let's see here. Okay, so we got that. What was I gonna do? Oh fuck, wait, forgot. I need to go to character select. Okay. Also I want to test too. Okay, good. So I'm curious, if I activate this. Okay, so you can shoot him like normal, but you can't. Okay, good. So in this you can just like stab the shit out of them. That's funny. I'm curious, if I activate this, and then okay, no, yeah, I could just elongate my fucking sword and just swing it around. That's funny. Alright, now I want to get the Dungeon Knight item really quick, so then I can... Let's see here. Oh, maybe we got it twice in a row. Ta-da! And look, now he's basically Dungeon Knight. He's like all blue, he's got his little sword. He's the little dude. And you can make the sword giant. It's fucking mega Dungeon Knight. It's magical. Isn't that truly angelic? Truly life-changing, even. Alright, so that's another character added. We're reaching about an hour and 30-minute stream so far. That's nice, that's nice. Alrighty, so we got that. Alright, so then I can close this up. Alright, so that's 5 characters added. That's pretty damn good. Whew. Yeah, so now we have all of these guys, and now we just have these last 2. Oh yeah, we do have to adjust that really quick. Let's go into character select. Let's go in here. Just gotta find the new little body we made. Yeah, this streak until you saw your creation. That's exactly why. I've never been more horrified by anything in my life. And now I'm like forever traumatized. And I had to like take a break. Okay, so we'll do that. Stefan's viewing streak was it? No! This is so sad, guys. Not my viewing streak. You should let Retro. Wow. I'm gonna have to like get like the little like cursor like pointer finger thing, and I'm gonna have to like make a little edit where he does like the like thing where he like moves it across his jaw. I'll have to like do that and then have like a little pixelated version of the Skylar White Yo face that like appears on his fucking face. That would be fucking great. That's funny shit. Oh, that's great. Okay, so we're gonna go to this. Okay, so now whenever we go preview Reynolds, it should be the correct body as well. There we go. So now he has this like new, slightly different colored body. So that makes him a little less like retro. So he's not exactly just retro with a helmet on. There we go. Makes him a little less boring. Epic. Alrighty. Okay. You know what? Okay, I think for now, since we've reached an hour and 30 minutes, I'm probably gonna end the stream for now. But after this, I'm gonna make a fucking like meme edit really quick of retro mewing, and I'm gonna send that to the Discord server so you guys can see that and be like truly horrified. That retro's mewing streak. But yeah, alright, I'm gonna save this and then I'm gonna like back up the save files and whatnot. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We're doing really good. We added a bunch more characters. I think the next stream we do, we're gonna add the last 2 characters for now. And then we're gonna add in all the cultist enemies. And then, well, yeah, we'll also probably add in like the little scrap cannon too. And then maybe if we have time, we'll add the spider mine. But if not, then we'll add that in the next one. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.